You know, institutions can be bad things because I always felt that when I'd taken over the business that I didn't want to be the one to sell the institution that was Percy Dalton. But that's a misguided concept because you have to think about it as nothing lasting forever, and there comes a moment in time when you should let go. Having said that, my father, as I said just before, started his business in fresh fruit and vegetables well, he left school, the Jewish free school, when he was 9½. And, excuse me, an emotive subject for me after all these years. He used to go and collect rotten fruit from the gutter in Spitalfields Market, and they'd wash it overnight, and it would be on a barrow the next morning for sale to the general public. I sometimes think that people are still doing the same thing today, but that's another matter. So that's where his very early roots are. He started roasting peanuts in the early 50s. At that time, there was still a lot of rationing. Sugar was rationed, sweets were rationed, and people were looking around for things to sell. I joined him in his offices in Spitalfields Market. And I was there for a number of years, but as the trade moved from the greengrocers and the independent traders into the supermarkets, we had to make a decision whether we were going to pursue the supermarkets for greengrocery trade or pursue the nut business. And we decided that we were going to go the road of the nut business. And so we moved out of Spitalfields Market and moved down to Fish Island. And I went with, and I've been in the business all my life. Fish Island. I wish I was working there today. Fish Island had a lot of terraced housing when we first moved there. It was a quiet place. There was a school opposite us to serve the local population, obviously, and especially the families on the island, living on the island. And a lot of the people living in those houses actually worked in businesses on the island. Lots of Cockney families. A fairly busy place, but some of it had been bombed and hadn't been built up, hadn't been repaired. I can remember that some nights we didn't bother to lock up.